I've heard that these things are one of the hardest aircraft to fly. Is that true?
Hard to fly well though.
How long have you been with the squadron?
I've been with 38 Squadron for just over 4 years now, and I must say it's very sad to see the Caribou go at the end of this year. So ladies and gentlemen, this will be the final air show the Caribou is going to be displaying at, so it's a privilege for us to be here today. And also a very sad occasion as well for the air crew and the maintainers who work so hard on this aircraft.
Now the aircraft today being flown by your boss, Benno Benson.
That's right. In the left-hand seat, the captain today is Squadron Leader Ross Benson. We know him as Benno. And in the right-hand seat today is Flying Officer Matthew Smith, also known as Junior. We also have on board today 2 flight engineers. That would be Flinty and Jonesy, and we've also got 2 air dispatchers today. Sad sound to miss, and ladies and gentlemen, you're about to be demonstrated a fairly fast pass for a Caribou. This will be done approximately 140 knots. So have a good wave as the aircraft flies past us now.
Based out of Townsville at the present time, and you took up the aircraft after 35 Squadron ceased to be, and you've been operating those for quite a few years right now, so it must be a great wrench for Townsville losing the aircraft as well.
That's right.
As a replacement for the DC-3.
You're probably wondering what he's actually doing now. They're setting up now for a compact drop on the drop zone just in front of you here, ladies and gentlemen. There'll be 3 compacts dropping out the back of this Caribou today.
So have a look at the back of that ramp that's down now.
Takeoff and landing. So here's the short landing that we're going to demonstrate. He will then pull up very, very quickly in less than 1,000 feet, and then he'll reverse and take off.
carried people, they carried freight.
How tight the turning radius is of the Caribou. Another unique feature of this aircraft. And ladies and gentlemen, as he turns through to the right, have a look at the back of the aircraft and you may see someone waving.
Seat, you can actually look down right in front of you. It's not like looking over the nose of a normal aircraft.
That's probably because I was sitting in the seat there, Peter, and I left the seat bum really high. So, no, it's true. You can actually view quite a great way in front of you and from down as well. And on the ground, usually when we taxi around, the flight engineer pops out the top as well to give us some visibility. My favourite manoeuvre as well is this. I don't know what we're going to call it though. Tail waggle. Using a lot of barometric movement.
Served the art of layout in Australia very, very well in the 45 years of its operations since 1964. In fact, the first aircraft, they were on delivery to Australia. They didn't make it to Australia. They were diverted direct to Vietnam. And again demonstrating this short field performance. Wave, ladies and gentlemen, it was a great display there today. And it's fantastic to have seen the aircraft today on its last public demonstration. 45 years of continuous service to Australia and going out of service very soon, unfortunately.